Peter and I met at Heartland Christian Academy, which is a small little Christian school just north of Bemidji. And I was in 6th grade and he was in 5th grade, and at that time, neither of us were interested in each other at all.
We didn't really like each other, obviously. I mean, we were young, and girls still like hooties, and I was hanging out with the guys. We didn't care. She was just the new girl. And a couple of years later, down the road, 7th and 8th grade, I was in 7th and she was in 8th. You know, I just kind of was awoken to her and who she was. I suddenly realized that she was attractive, and she was nice, and she had some of the qualities that I really liked. I don't know. And I fell in love with her, I guess, you know. You suddenly realize, oh, that person is someone I really want to be with, and I really want to get to know and to find out more about, because, you know, at that time I didn't really know anything about her. So I spent the next couple of years pursuing her, really, spending years just slowly building a friendship over, you know, in school and at church, getting to know her and talking to her whenever I could, just going out of my way to be near her and not being too subtle about it.
I started to notice that he started to like me, and he would do little things like wait by the door so he could see me, or little things like walk slower to lunch just so that he could walk by, or he'd schedule out different times in the day to just see me for a moment.
Almost pretty much the moment I fell in love with her, I knew I wanted to marry her. And in some ways I think that's the most integral part of our story that doesn't get talked about a whole lot. Because it's the fact that I knew that I wanted to marry her, that something deep inside me knew that she was the one, is what kept me going all those years when she didn't like me, but I knew that I wanted to be with her, and I was waiting, because I wasn't just waiting for just any girl. I was waiting for someone I wanted to marry. I was waiting for my wife. I guess the way I think about it, most of our dates took place here in the church. I mean, we went to youth group together, and we spent a lot of our time after school. I would go to her house, and we would spend time there with her family, just hanging out, having fun, and then we would come up here to youth group and learn about Jesus, and it was a good way to grow together. And I don't know, and in some ways I think of that as our first dates.
Peter proposed to me by setting up this scavenger hunt for me. I woke up one morning and there was a rose attached to a little scroll with just a beautiful love note, and that love note led me to a specific place in our relationship that was just really special. And so then I just went all over Bemidji and even to Black Duck and to 10 Strike, and just several different places in our relationship that were really important.
As she was running around looking for them and calling me throughout the day, you know, trying to figure out where they were, I was getting the set ready, I guess, for my big proposal. She really likes light, and she likes warm glows and things in the darkness. That whole feeling of being in a small space but having it all beautiful and lit up. So I got my living room ready with just lights on the ceiling dangling down, and I got Chinese lanterns, put them all around the living room. Well, my final clue was for her to go buy herself a nice new outfit, and that I was going to pick her up at 7 and brought her back. And I couldn't even wait. The first thing I did is just got down on my knee, and in my living room, all the lights all around, just in the quiet there, told her how much I loved her and how much I wanted to be with her forever. Gave her the ring on her finger. And then we ate a meal and danced, and it was precious and nice. Hi, Lynnea. I want to spend the rest of my life trying to tell you how much I love you. Right now, I don't think I could ever sum up in words just how much it is that I want to spend the rest of our lives not only just loving each other, but showing the love of Jesus Christ through what we do, and being the precious selves that God made us to be. I'm so thankful that He made each of us just the way He has. And I'm so thankful for you and who He made you to be. And I'm excited for what comes next, tomorrow and the next day and the day after that. And I guess what I want to say is that let's not worry about what all the future entails, but let's just take it one day at a time and be thankful that we've been given that day to praise the Lord with each other and our lives together. I love you so much, Lynnea.
Peter, you are incredible, and I know you already know that, and I'm so thankful that God brought you into my life. And just knowing that you waited for me for years and years, and that you saw me as a treasure once you got me was just filled my heart with such love and joy. And you have shown me Christ's love more than any other person, and you have shown me what it means to love the Lord and what it means for Christ to love us. And I'm just so thankful that you have just been so selfless and caring and listening and humble, and I couldn't ask for a better husband than you.